and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Matthews' Eagles going up against Bryant's Cowboys. With that, let's go out to AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington at AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. And we say hi again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin here as we count down to kickoff. I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, Larry pointed out in the open, we've got a pretty good matchup of wide receivers here this afternoon, don't we?
And those guys have such a big impact on the game nowadays. We know it's a throwing game, but the guys who can go up and get it, the guys who can break tackles after the catch and make bigger plays, oh yeah, they love spotlight as well. They want the football, they want the attention.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning past him. And he'll probably wish to reconsider here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with the new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And now the Eagles take over. Here comes Carson Wentz bringing them out onto the field. A few rough patches last year, but all in all, he and the Eagles, some good returns. And I think the Eagles have the quarterback of the future, don't they?
They definitely do. Now, they need to continue to upgrade their receiving core, and they're going to work on that. But when you watch that young man play, the poise that he exhibited, the leadership that he exhibited, the willingness to do just about anything to try and win a game. Now, his mechanics, they'll continue to work on that. He can get a little long at times in what he's doing, but that also comes with experience. He'll work on that in the offseason. I think he's going to be a much improved player in 2017.
When you say long, what do you mean by that?
Meaning his stride. When he strides to throw the football, sometimes he overstrides, and that can play a little bit of havoc with your accuracy. But he continues to work on those things, and I think 2017 you'll start to see a really good Carson Wentz.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the run with the ball.
Play fake to Matthews. Now it's Wentz. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He hits Beasley right side.
Oh, my God.
Able to get this one down to the 25.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here. They're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
In motion left comes Bryant. A first down throw for Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. First down, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Williams, the man in motion left. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Brandon Graham with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. This from 36 yards out. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to sell.
And I pause it so you don't run all the time. Check the freezer, dog. Oh, y'all prepared. Good. Gotcha. Where your ashtray go? Oh, I use this cup. Ain't nothing in it. That's that wine cup from last night. No, you already had a piece. This a better. This to the piece. Yeah, there you go. You got it? You can't even see yourself. You hear me? Hold on. I was gonna watch them damn little things in the back. I want that shit too. Oh yeah, that's cool. Once you got all 3 of the masks, she on that where the like the wood trees and shit. She behind them up. I'm like, I didn't even know you could go behind that bitch. I know now. Cause about that man thought I beat the damn
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner.
nasty.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
You know, for the two niggas that first time playing this, you think we almost know what we're doing. Yeah, and we like it. And we like it. Until we start receiving.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
I'm actually trying to do what the fucking play say to do this time.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
So you hit circle, you hit circle, and that one for the right here, you can move in over here and just like make sure that it's on it, then hit right or left hand.
Wins to throw on second down. Ertz over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. On second down, Ryan Matthews pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Tackle made there by Justin Durant. And now the defense for Dallas.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And he connects with Ertz.
Come on, baby! Come on, baby! First nigga to get a touchdown, shout!
Zach Ertz, 51 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score.
Once you hit over the green, it'll be max power. And then when it will exit, it's going to be hard to catch that.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. As the Cowboys take the field, they're led out by the AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, and that's Dak Prescott. And while that's a great award, he had a great season. For Cowboy fans, the season ended shy of where they wanted to, but still a lot for them to build on going forward.
And as time goes on, I think those Cowboy fans will reflect on the season. And when you look back at the game that they lost, when they lost to Green Bay in the playoffs, you realize Dak Prescott played really well in that game, so that's got to give them a lot of hope going forward. But I thought the best moment so far in the offseason outside of really winning the Super Bowl.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Put pressure on them niggas.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. And they'll send Williams in motion right. On third down, Elliott. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards, and the Eagles take possession. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think coaches always pressure. I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Hurts has it left side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No,
you know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they've been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
It's Wentz. And Selleck here, left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on fourth down, the Eagles will call on the left foot of Donnie Jones to punt it away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their run.
First down, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. First and goal at the 4-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
They go play action for Matthews. Now Wentz. Rush coming. He's taken down. Sean Lee in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10. From the 15 now after the sack. It's third and goal.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with first and goal. Have to believe Sean Lee in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal, now brings up a decision on fourth down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
I'm close enough, man.
Thank you. So the defense gets the pick. The offense, Charles, they go backwards, but they do get 3 points.
Very happy to get to 3, but you know who's happier? The defensive team on the other side. They shut them down after the turnover.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. First down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. A second down throw for Prescott. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. Third down here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Third and long for Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Thing here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! It's going to be a long... Flex round! Flex round!
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott.
Damn!
Left side, it's complete. 26 yards on the play there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So put me back in the game.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Motion, motion, motion! Flex round! Flex round!
Nah, you going for it.
Flex round! Flex round!
You see what I'm working on, though. Yeah, I see that shit all day. I'm like, look how you set up.
A first down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It ain't my
After the
guy.
completion, they're going to get a timeout and injured
It's my
player.
guy.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Get him some milk. What are they doing?
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Ooh-wee. Yeah. Yeah. I see you. You got one shot.
Flex round! Flex round!
Sorry.
On 1st and 10, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Flex round! Flex round!
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
I saw it look like, damn, boy, you know you were better kicker than me.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Right when I see the nigga I'm looking for. You heard me?
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. Jeez, they don't even want to let their guys get a drink of water. All right, 3rd quarter, let's get to it.
Stay right here. You need 1 minute. After that fucking kick. After that fucking play, bro, did you see that dumbass wasn't gonna do nothing. You could just sit there. Clock wasn't going.
What I gotta do?
Let's hit start. Latex.
I did.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I'm talking about game.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll get the football here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Williams, the man in motion left. They go to Elliott again. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Come on, let's go! What? 90! What? 90! 58 to the mic! 58 to the mic!
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll send Williams in motion right. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Come on, let's go! Here we go! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
In motion left comes Williams. A give to Elliott. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
Come on, let's go! What? 90! What? Flex round! Flex round!
Williams, the man in motion left. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. It's time for our players' spotlight right now as we get a look at Carson Wentz. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they're doing something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. On first down, Wentz. Green Beckham has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles space to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now a first down following that long gain. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
To throw, it's Wentz.
God.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Charges the ball free and brings up third down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Hurts over the middle. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get in that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
First down, Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Let's go. What? Nothing. Ohio.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Prescott on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott now on second down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
Here we go. What? Nothing.
Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Hey, 58 is the light. 58 is the light.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Prescott looks to throw on first. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Let's go.
The play clock's running down. Throwing. Prescott. Caught left side. Williams. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Halfback sent in motion. From the red zone now, Prescott. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Barner. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They go play action here on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And this is Ertz with it, right side. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take this one down to the 36. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands that can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go!
So they'll put Bryant in motion left. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. Oh, he spins past him and into space. Touchdown, Cowboys. Des Bryant, 54 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found the seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Orlando Scandrick just took the challenge right there. Find a way to seal the victory, and that's exactly what he did with that interception.
The product of Boise State coming up huge. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Throwing here, Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to run there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex Ohio! Ohio!
Here's Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line, and the back goes into motion. Prescott to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time, and it's 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Yards is the distance on the punt there, and the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out here in the eye. Prescott here to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run again here with Dunbar. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Because you expect your man to make the play. It ain't always the play. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's your dude. If you just run that bitch in a little bit, you feel me? You love talking shit, too. Yeah. You can talk about my dog ears all game.
Here we go. 38.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
That strong formation is made for running, bro. I've seen some shit.
In motion right is Bryant. Now Prescott. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here.
My problem is I try to play everything like 2 games. My problem is I need to learn how to get my ass where I need to be. and actually look at the route, look at everybody before I just pick. You know what I mean? Cause I like them quick throws, you know, give me the ball, throw that shit. Can't always do that. You gotta sometimes let motherfuckers set their feet up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody watching.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA.
Got my ass.